Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 45 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the running of the Pennzoil 400. We'll be having a 100 lap race around Sin City in our third race this season. On the pole today is the 23 car of Connor Breton. Alongside him will be the number 8 of Logan Nieto. In row 2, we have Claire Richardson, the 43, and a guest driver in the 91, Sharona Evans, a former PLCS champion, is competing in this one-off race here in Vegas. Row 3 with Matthew Buss and Cassie Reynolds. Row 4 with Ronald Maravilla and James Richardson, the winner from Auto Club last weekend. Rounding out your field, the runner-up from Auto Club last weekend, Dylan Ebrahimian, as he looks to get a win here in Vegas after being runner-up to James Richardson last week. And he'll be starting alongside Meka in row number 5 here today at Las Vegas. Rafael Meka in the 14 car here today. Now let's take a look at the rest of the starting lineup here at Las Vegas as we are in our third race this season. So it's an early start, but these guys are all looking to get in to the playoffs early and get that win out of the way so that they could compete and go for the championship. We're about to get underway in Las Vegas with the green flag about to wave for a 100-lap race around Sin City. 23 of Connor Breton leads the field down to the green flag as we're about to get underway at Las Vegas in the Pennzoil 400. We are green. Cassie Reynolds going 3 wide for second place on the first lap. And he's now in second. Amazing pass there by the 16. Now is going for the lead on Connor Breton. And James Richardson in third position now, as he goes for back-to-back wins to start the season on his pursuit of a third championship in the PLCS. Rafael Meka, the rookie, up to third spot now. He's going to take it from James Richardson. An impressive start so far for the 14 team as Rafael Meka looks to get on the board here in Vegas with a win and maybe get himself in the playoffs. And look at Aiden Bigelow. What a run he got off that turn. He's third. He just took third from the 14 with ease, and now he's closing in on the top 2. Somehow got a huge run. And now Bigelow in third position as Reynolds goes for the lead on Connor Breton. And he is going to take that lead away. The 16 is out in front. Bigelow for the lead as he goes down to turn 2. And what a move he makes there. Nearly makes contact with the 16. But Bigelow makes the pass and is in the lead. Going to be a lot of drivers competing here for the win today. Quinn Porter goes for second position. Drivers running real fast on these corners right now. The corners are real banked in Las Vegas, and the racing has much improved from the previous events we've held at this track. And the caution's out for the first time today. Caution came out. Looks like the 9 of Nathan Ormond got contact with the 51 car, and that sent him spinning right into Claire Richardson. Up into turn 2, he gets hit. Sharona Evans was also caught up in the wreckage, and so was the 21 car as he was hit as well. And the 51 flips upside down. He goes flying. Hard crash on the 51, and Robert Smith was among the drivers involved. And look at Sam Badowska just trying to squeeze his way out of this wreckage, but not able to do so. He gets caught up in the middle of the 51 as well. Wow, that was between a rock and a hard place there for the 11 team, as the first caution comes out here in Vegas, and a huge flip on the 51 team. Take a look at these breathtaking views of the wreckage. That is absolutely stunning. But Herrera's going to be alright though as he continues to run. But the caution's out for the first time today. Lap 6. And now into lap 7. Looks like there'll be several drivers coming to pit road during this caution period. Alexander Rowe's going to stay out. The 7 has chosen to stay out during that caution period. And he is going to be back into the lead. Here we go. Just a tenth of the race done already, as the 7 car of Alexander Rowe has chosen to stay out to take the lead, and all the drivers behind him have pitted. Question is his strategy going to work at the end, or is he just going to be swarmed by the cars that took fresher tires? Here we go. Back to the green at Vegas. Aiden Bigelow taking second spot from James Richardson and Quinn Porter. Bigelow wasting no time trying to get back in front. He was the leader coming into the last caution. Everyone pitted except for Alexander Rowe during that set of stops. And now the 18 wants that lead back. Alexander Rowe doing a great job and holding on to the lead. He nearly gets into the apron. Whoa, that was a close call there. Quentin Moore, third position he has moved up to, and Cassie Reynolds now fourth. Casey Hoyt is up to fifth position now. Wow, top 5 changing hands quickly as another caution is waived. This time it's for, I believe, Allison Rain. And the 48 might have just spun out. And right there, let's take a look at why the 48 spun. It looks like the 1 car made contact. The 1 and the 21 gets caught up in another wreck again. And Richard Morphy just took out the 48. And I'm sure that the 48 won't be too happy with the 1 car in this race. Right into turn 4. Just caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time for the 48 team as Rain spins and brings out our second caution of the race. And the 15 with a problem, that's Billy Bishop. He had to come to pit road during that green flag run. The 15 had an issue, so he had to fix it, and he had to come to pit road. Bigelow was going for the lead, and then he had to back off a bit. Everyone's pitting. I guess the other first pit stop was for fuel, and now the first pit stop must have been for tires. The other is for fuel, and I'm sure these guys are going to pit again sometime later in this race. How about Matthew Buss going off pit road first? 41 car will be the leader, I believe. Yes, he is the leader. As we get back to the green flag, Allison Rain will start in front as a lapped car. As we're going back to the green flag right off the bat. For the lead, here comes Cassie Reynolds. He's going for the lead in the 16. Aiden Bigelow had to get by Allison Rain, the lap car. And now he's up on the high line. And now the new leader is Cassie Reynolds. And Casey Hoyt goes for the lead now. 5 of Abby Sachs as well. Veterans making their moves. 3-1 almost as the 5 nearly gets into 47. Boy, a lot of beating and banging in Vegas. rolling the dice. Another crash. It's Isaiah Bernesh going around. The 78 goes around. 78 spins. One other car. That was I believe, the 10 car. That is JP Lataro into turn 3. Brings out our third caution of the race. A lot of wrecks back and forth at this track in Las Vegas. And they're all trying to clear that debris off the track. Well, no, all trying to clear the debris they must have gotten from all the crashes here today in Vegas. Back to the green coming up. Pit stops again, as Casey Hoyt was the one that came out first off pit road. And now he will be the leader. Back to the green for the 47 of Casey Hoyt, as he will lead us back to the restart. Look at this three-wide battle in the middle of the pack right here. And Casey Hoyt gets a great jump, but Avi Sachs all approaching second place now. And there's third place. Maxwell Smart goes for third. Yes, he's got third spot. Number 9, Nathan Ormond, is going for a top 10 here. The field separates a bit from the ones that are not competing to win here today, but Sachs is going to be your leader. And the number 20 of Maxwell Smart is going to take the lead the next lap. A little close call there for James Richardson, but he does make the pass. And now Reynolds goes for third position. A near spin there by the 19. He saves it though, as he nearly gets spun out by Colin Cropley, and he is able to save. He's able to make a great save. 16 to third place. And now for the lead, Avi Sachs and Maxwell Smart. And now the 5, going to try to take the lead away, and looks like he will on this corner. Cassie Reynolds in the third spot. Now goes for second. The fourth spot now goes to Mitch Barrier. Hayden Stringer is now in the fifth spot. So these veterans all going for a win, but Avi Sachs leads the pack. The legend, the former champion, looking for another championship to his name in the final season of the PLCS. A quarter of a way done here in Vegas. .16 goes for second. That's Reynolds, and Reynolds will take second position away. Now got his eyes set on the 5 car, but Mitch Barrier right behind the 16 might also go for an aggressive move right here. 16 got a better run on that corner. Here comes Colin Cropley to the low line, but he's not able to get the run. Five car hanging on to the lead for now. So all these drivers a little bunched up now, but now the 20 is going for an aggressive move on Colin Cropley. And he takes the position away from the 3 car, as now the 20 moves up into the front. Take a look through the field right here as Matt Hunter takes the spot away from the 21 Robert Smith, as Smith has been able to make a comeback of sorts, going back from spitting out early on in the race. Mitch Barrier now takes second place away as the caution's out again on lap 31. Another spin somewhere happened in around turn 1, I think. It was a spin. Looks like two teammates collided. Aiden Bigelow and the 11 of Salmon Oscon. Oh man, looks like the 8 Logan Nieto got in the middle, and then they both collided and both spun. Both got into the wall, and that's a tough break for those two. The 18 was running up in front and then just dropped off later on, but just the day went from bad to worse for that 18 team. There'll be a lot more pit stops along the way, and Avi Sachs will be off out of pit road first, and he'll take the lead. On to lap 35 here at Vegas as we're back to the green. It's still anybody's race here in Sin City. A lot of wrecks have happened here in Vegas. I think we've had 3 or 4 wrecks so far today. Might not be the last time we see a drivers spin one another. There's going to be a lot of aggressive moves here today. Here comes a Reynolds into second spot. Cassie Reynolds now takes second and now goes for the lead. And look at the run on the 16. He gets there. He makes the pass for the lead. He takes it away. And we have another spin. It's Zachary Fitzwater around in turn 2. As these drivers have been wrecking one another. Oh, there was a car that went up in smoke. A car just went up in smoke. And wow. And I think Fitzwater just didn't realize what was behind him when he was trying to get by that smoked car. Got a little distracted there, and he gets into Matthew Buss and the 42 team as well, and that brings out the caution, and Zach Fitzwater spins, and that was Isaac Perdomo that went up in smoke in that turn. Oh, he was running in the 5th spot, and then something just went wrong on that 17 car, and he just blows up, and his race is done. Wow. Tough break for Perdomo. He was in the top 5 when that happened. So he goes up in smoke, and Fitzwater might have reacted to that, and he got turned around. So that's what brought the caution out once again. Back to green already with 70 to go. No, with 60 to go. I'm sorry, 60 to go at Vegas. Here's Aiden Stringer, second position. He takes second. Here comes the number 5, though, of Avi Sachs. And he's going to take that second spot away. And now Draven Sand is going for third position. And Draven Sand is going to take the spot from the defending champion. Now, Chris Leone in fourth. The Pennzoil Ford. Will he win the Pennzoil 400? Casey Hoyt in the 5th spot. Now he's going for the 4th spot. And now the 24, Austin Stitzel, is going for the top 10 spot. The 19 is dropping, losing another position. And the 19, something's got to be done to get that car back on track. They're losing positions left and right. Looks like Perdomo's called it a night, and I believe, Isaac Perdomo's called it a day here today, as he was the one that blew up in turn 1, and his night is over here in Las Vegas. Cassie Reynolds pulls away a little bit from the 2 competitors. And how about this? The 2 colleague drivers are 1-2. Draven Sand just took second place, and that makes it a colleague racing 1-2 right now, as Reynolds leads and Draven Sand runs in second position. The yellow is out. There was a wreck. Wonder where it was. I think it was Nelson Herrera. I'm not sure. It wasn't. Somewhere, it was somewhere around there. Or it might have been debris. Oh, there was a wreck. Yep, there it is. It looks like Connor Breen got in some trouble. Yeah, Connor Breen, the pole setter, got into a little bit of trouble with the 78 team, and then it looks like the 78 just took him out. Connor Breen got taken out in turn 1, and I guess that was for no apparent reason, but he just got spun out. Wow. There was no apparent reason for the 23 to be spun out like that. Might have been too aggressive. And the pit stops once again at that midway point of the race. Gonna get back to the green at the midway point. Draven Sand will be the leader when we get back to the green flag. In a Wreckfest race here in Vegas, a lot of wrecks so far. We've had like 5 or 6 in just 50 laps. They have been wrecking each other left and right. It's been a tough one here, a grueling race at Las Vegas. And only one of these drivers can claim victory in the final race in Sin City. Oh no, there is no, oh no, I'm sorry, it's not the final race in Sin City. There'll be another one of the lights later this season, my bad. So, green flag is back out. Yes, there will be another Las Vegas race later this season. It will be during the playoffs. So, if you love Las Vegas, it's gonna happen again twice. The lead goes to Casey Hoyt. Now there's drafting partners behind them. And Chris Leone goes for the lead now. There's Ronald Moravilla. Oh no, not Ronald Moravilla, sorry. It was Richard Morphy. And Avi Sachs. Oh, car spinning! Nathan Ormond spun! Oh man! And now he gets into Robert Smith. And another car. And a lot of spinning here for Nathan Ormond. Dizzying for the 9 car as he was hit from behind. I believe it was Colin Cropley in the number 3 that hit the number 9 from behind. And right there, Robert Smith puts him in a spin cycle. In a vortex of sorts. And a couple cars were also caught up. Hard hit on Cassie Reynolds, who was running in the lead for a couple times today. And now looks like won't get the win this time. Oh, Cropley slowed up in front of the 16. Wow. And the 42 was caught up in it too. Oh, wow. Crazy racing in Vegas. It has been a wreck fest all day long at Vegas. I mean, it's been tooth and nail. These guys have been clawing for the victory at a track like this. More wreckage, possibly. Might not be the last caution we see today. Here we go. Green flag back in Vegas. Looks like Sharona Evans has called it a race, so looks like the 91's race is done. But Evans, though, was able to run a few more laps in the PLCS as a former champion, though. And here we go. For the lead, it's Avi Sachs. And now teammates join in. Austin Stitzel joins into 2nd place. James Richardson is going for another victory in Vegas. He was the winner at Auto Club last weekend. He's looking at another one here in Vegas. And the West Coast Swing will continue next weekend. We will be at Phoenix Raceway. Another race of the West Coast Swing coming up. It'll be at Phoenix. Next race is Phoenix, so I'm sure these guys cannot wait to run Phoenix Raceway. And by the way, it will be the only race in Phoenix next week this season, as the championship race is actually in Atlanta for the PLCS's final ever race. It will be in Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it will be the first time we'll try out the new the new we'll try out the new repaved look for Atlanta, which should be a lot of fun. It's going to make it like a super speedway of sorts, so the new Atlanta is going to make things a lot of fun. Just about almost 40 laps to go at Las Vegas, and it's going to be a battle right now between Hendrick Cars, Avi Sachs, and Austin Stitzel. James Richardson and Draven Sand are third and fourth. It's like they're working at a two-car tandem. It's like the old days when they used to have two-car tandems. Almost kind of like that, except for these drivers up in the front. Here comes Austin Stitzel for the lead, though, and he wants to win. He wants to win over this former champion. He wants to show to everybody he can win over a stacked field of former PLCS champions. With James Richardson, Avi Sachs, both former champions. He wants to prove to everybody he can win against these drivers that know a lot about winning. So Stitzel is trying to prove himself here today. Richardson up to third, and Chris Leone just took the fourth spot away from Cassidy from the 31, Draven Sand. Back to the 5 as he goes for the lead. 24 puts a block, though. This is the longest green flag run we've had so far in Las Vegas, but how long will it last? As the 5 takes the lead back again here at Las Vegas. Now James Richardson is trying to add his name to the list of winners here in Vegas. Third place he's up to. All the drivers have caught up. This will be fun. Fun road to the finish. Samad Ozkan has worked his way up to 7th position, another former champion in the top 10. He's worked up his way up to 7th, so not a bad run for the 11 after being involved in some crashes earlier today. He was able to make a comeback and able to go to 7th place. George Rourke is now 8th, as the veterans are showing what they have here in this race. For the lead, it's Austin Stitzel back at the lead again, and Chris Leone goes to the bottom lane. Leone takes it second from Avi Sachs and now closes in on the 24 car. Here comes Leone. He's going to take the lead from Stitzel, and he is out in front right now. So the lead now goes to Chris Leone in the number 12 Pennzoil Ford. Is he going to win the Pennzoil 400 in the Pennzoil Ford? I think that has happened only once or twice that the same sponsor in a car was able to win the race they sponsored in. I think that's happened only once or twice in PLCS history. So might be something rare happening going on if Leone is able to hang on for the win in Vegas. There's lap traffic ahead though. 3 cars on a lap down, slower. See how the leaders are able to get by them. 42 to the bottom lane, and now the 5 trying to take advantage of the lap traffic. 5 clears the 51. The 12 is going to the bottom. 42 is going to clear to the high line and going to let the leaders by. But what about Robert Smith? Oh, he's holding up the 5. They're holding up the pack on the bottom, and it looks like they're going to he's going to let the leaders go. He's going to let the leaders go. Is Ozkan having trouble getting by the 21 car? Oscon's up to 4th. What a comeback. The lap traffic is allowed the drivers in the back to compete, to catch up with the top 3. Maybe try to challenge for the win. Just 30 laps to go in Las Vegas. Avi Sachs looking to add another victory here in the PLCS. And if he does win, it would be his 27th career win, and the caution is out. Wow, I'd never realized. I almost did not realize the caution is out. I think they were starting pit stops, but looks like there was a big caution. A huge crash happened with Matthew Bus. Cars are flipping. Oh boy, cars flipping. Quentin Moore, Aiden Bigelow flipping and flying. Oh my goodness. Look at Quentin Moore. Oh, Matthew Bus was hit hard by Connor Breton, and Breton flips as well. They're flipping and flying. Oh my goodness. Cars are flying almost off the track. Wow, that is huge. Look at all those cars just fly. I mean, my goodness. Quentin Moore, then Matthew Bus, and then Connor Breton, and then I think... wow. Oh, wow. That's... my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. That's a huge wreck. Got a long green flag run, and the caution comes out. My goodness. Could be their last set of stops today as Avi Sachs comes off first off pit road. Back to the green with just 26 laps to go. And I believe 8 drivers are out of the race right now as we go back to green. As I was about to say, Avi Sachs, if he wins, it will be his 27th career PLCS win. That's the second most all time. It'd be the second most all time behind Zachary Fitzwater. But he would get past Jacob Lawler for second place all time on the list. Chris Leone in second position. Last time Leone won was back in season 41 at Dover. So Leone trying to end his winless drought here today. Oscon in third place. Former champion George Rourke has not won in a long time. So he would love to win and get back in the playoffs with less than 25 laps to go. It's Leone, Sachs battling for the win. Stitzel's in 4th. And now 5th is Richard Morphy as both Trackhouse cars are in the top 5. Intense race going on. Could be an intense finish brewing. Sachs leading over Leone right now, and Leone looks low. He's going for the lead. Can Leone take it away from Sachs? And he does. Takes it away. Gets a run. Stitzel loose. He's almost spun by Maravilla, but he saves it. He avoids going down the apron. And George Rourke takes second place. Close call for the 24 car. Might try to help the 5. We'll see. New leader is Chris Leone. George Rourke in second position. Sachs third, and now Stitzel's 4th. Here comes 5th place. It's either going to be Ronald Maravilla or... oh, no, not Ronald. Richard Morphy or James Richardson. Well, let's get those names mixed up. Sorry about that. Oh, and another caution. Oh my goodness. This is going to stack the field for the final handful of laps in Las Vegas. Intensity goes up. Take a look at why the caution came out, and I believe the 42 slows up the pack. It was a struggling day for the 42. He's been trying so hard to finish, just to finish this race. It gets into Robert Smith again. And that's the caution. I think they're good on pit stops. They should be good on stops for now. With 17 laps to go, there might be another caution or two coming out. And we could have another, and strategy could come into play. As we go green back in Vegas. And a good start for the 12 team. Sachs takes second place from George Rourke. And now he's closing in on Leon. These two have been battling most of the lead. Most up in front. We'll see if one of them will win this race. 16 laps to go. Here comes Sachs. Leon's going to try to block the bottom. Now Sachs goes for the lead. Can the 5 take it from the 12? He can. He's got the lead, and the 24 takes second place. Teammates battling one another now. And out for the lead, it's Austin Stitzel. Trying to make a statement here today. Austin Stitzel in front now, but Samat Oskan is right behind him. $14 to go. Samat Oskan in second. George Rourke third. Draven Sand up to fourth. 3 wide behind them. As the 45 of Quinn Porter trying to sneak in. Navi Sachs struggling. Something's not right with that 5 car. He is struggling. He is on the high line. He is dropping and fading. My goodness, has the tires worn out on the 5? That 5 is dropped back, way back, and looks like it might not be a winner. It might not be contending to win now. We have 12 laps to go next time by. A dozen laps, and George Rourke took the lead. George Rourke has not won in a long time. Draven Sand has never won in the PLCS. Look at the 45. Out of nowhere, Quinn Porter takes third. Quinn Porter coming out of nowhere to be in the top 5. Top 3. I think it was involved in one of the wrecks earlier in the race, and now he's making a comeback. As the race continues. 11 to go. 11 laps remain at Las Vegas. And here comes Porter. He's going for second. He takes it from Draven Sand. And now he's got his eyes set on George Rourke. 10 laps remain in Vegas. 10 more laps around Las Vegas. And now the 45. Quinn Porter. Going for the lead. He's going for George Rourke. He's going after the 99. Boy, what a comeback this would be for the 45 if he can win this race. 9 to go at Vegas. Samat Oskan down the low line. They're all catching up Rourke. They're all catching the 99. They're all going to catch the 99. They're going to try to pass him. And now the 45 looks low. 99 trying to block. He couldn't do it. 45 leads. The lead goes to Quinn Porter. 8 laps to go for Quinn Porter. Samat Oskan is up to second place. James Richardson going for third on George Rourke. Maybe Rourke is dropping off too. Here comes Leon. Leon in fourth. He's making a comeback. He wants to win this race. Here we go. 7 laps remain. And just so you know, there is no more overtime, so races can now end under caution once again. So there is no more overtime here in the PLCS. So Ozcon's only got a few chances left. If that caution comes out, likely might be a lap or two. Or if there's less than 4 to go, it's over. 6 to go at Vegas. Lap traffic ahead. We saw how it was a struggle for the leaders to get by the lapped cars. And now, Ozcon looks low. He doesn't have the run. Might try to take him in the corner. There's lap traffic in the back. Dirty air with 5 to go. But Ozcon's able to pass for now. Able to take the lead from the 45. They're both held up. Both cars held up. Who's got the edge? Ozcon does have the edge. Here comes Leone. Chris Leone's now in second place. Casey Hoyt right behind him. Robert Smith holds up the 11. 4 laps remain. And now Ozcon goes low, and he gets by the 21. Now the 12 looks for a chance to make a pass. Samet Ozcon, a former champion, is looking to be back in victory lane, looking to go back to winning a championship. Looking to try to go win another championship, but Chris Leone takes the lead. And the yellow flag is out. Who's going to take the line? It is going to be Chris Leone. And 3 laps to go. It's over. It is over. The caution has come out. The race is over. But let's take a look. What brought out the final caution of the race? It was Matt Gomes making contact with Nelson Herrera. Yikes. Quinn Porter, I don't know, he was frustrated about not winning the race, but just took out his frustrations on that 38 car. And this was the move of the race right here. Chris Leone, he's relieved for now. The caution came out at the right time because Casey Hoyt was going to make a pass on him if they had stayed green. The wreck fest in Las Vegas, back and forth. There were wrecks left and right. Here in Sin City, a lot of drivers rolling the dice, trying to win here in Vegas, trying to get in the playoffs. But man, it was a battle till the end. It was a real battle till the end here in Vegas. If Chris Leone hangs on, it would be his first win since season 41 at Dover. That was 4 seasons ago, I believe. So it was a long time before Chris Leone won a race in the Cup Series, but now it looks like that winless drought might be over and just 1 turn away. And what a run for Rafael Meka. A career best finish for him in 3rd position as a rookie. Maybe his win will come later this season, but who knows? They're staying out pit road, still maintaining their speed. Here they come. The final corner, they have just passed it. And the checkers are waving under caution. Chris Leone is going to take the Pennzoil 4 to the victory at the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. And Dylan Abrahamian, 7th position, so very impressive for a part-timer. Another top 10 finish for Abrahamian. It's just a shame that he was not able to get a full-time ride because who knows? Who knows if he had a full-time ride? That would have been, he would have done really well in that entry, whatever entry he takes. He would have done really well if he had been a full-time driver. I mean, he's just been impressive at each and every race. So, congratulations to another top 10 finish for Dylan Abrahamian. An impressive run for him in that 44 team. And take a look at the rest of the finishers here. 8 drivers, I believe, retired from that race. It was a wreck fest. Cars were wrecking left and right, and 8 cars end up now finishing the race here today. So next weekend, the West Coast Swing concludes with our race at Phoenix Raceway. So Phoenix is going to be our next race. That is going to be a lot of fun, and it'll wrap up our West Coast Swing. You do not want to miss a single minute of that race in Phoenix. So until next time, we will see you in the desert at Phoenix Raceway. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.